All right, welcome back, everyone. This is Dice Masters with James and Zack. I'm Zack.
And I'm James. Hello.
All right, and we are still doing WKO practice. And it looks like James still has his team up team. Tell us about team up, James.
Okay, this is much the same as last time. I'm persevering with it. I've changed a couple of cards out. So basically, Team Up gives you buffs for having lots of affiliations in your field, and doesn't really care what the cards themselves are. So I've got a load of counters as my cards. It's kind of like Bard in that sense, except it's an action die, which obviously needs to roll, which is not my forte. But we've got Mimic for ramp, a couple of blankers, Shriek and Dwarf Wizard. We've got Scarlet Witch, which is action dice hate. We've got Casey Jones for sucking up villains and sidekicks and getting them out of the way so I can push through, and also for forcing Shriek to block, I guess. Guy Gardner is not the normal one. It's a 3 cost which has 2 affiliations, Green and Red Lantern. I've got Oracle. I've got all the counters with it. Oracle to suppress people using globals and King Black Bolt and all that. And Madame Mask. So Madame Mask and Guy Gardner have replaced Parallax and Merlin. Merlin is quite good. I quite like that little thing where you use the Mimic Ram with sidekicks and then switch them to an energy, but I've replaced it. I'll see how this goes. Okay, over to you.
All right, I am trying out the Collector. This was used against me very effectively by James a couple of weeks ago. And I've been sort of toying with it in my head ever since. This is really my first time trying it, although I've seen it used. So I've got the three blankers here. I've got Captain Cold's Cold Gun, and I've got Dwarf Wizard, and I've got Shriek. And then I've also got Scarlet Witch for action hate because, Cosmic Cube still exists, and, Team Up will be in this game at least. But she also happens to be a Bolt, so she helps out all the different things. And then I got the Collector, so that I can field Firefly and do damage on both of our turns, but also possibly by Merlin and swing for unblockable damage, or by, I don't know, one of James's annoying characters and do that. And then I've also got the Lantern Ring, so I really have 3 possible ways to win. I can use the Collector to keep refielding Firefly, or I could use the Collector to field Merlin really easily, who swings unblockable, and then I can pump him up with Speedy Delivery. Looks like my other action is Villainous Pact, but it looks like I forgot to add it. And then I could also win by just getting Lantern Ring into the field. Now he's got Scarlet Witch, but I should still be able to do it eventually. I do have 3 blankers. And so I like the idea that all of my Bolt characters are control, but they also help all of my possible win conditions except for the Merlin one. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Action or energy, James?
Action as ever.
Energy again.
Right.
Let's see. So we do have a ramp global this time. I've got Villainous Pact, but I don't have any 2 costs. I think I'm still going to try and go first.
Okie dokie. Good luck, sir.
All right, good luck to you, James. And look at that. I'm tempted to go Shriek, although I did just listen to the Ministry of Dice podcast today, and they were very down on going Shriek as your first turn. I could also buy Captain Cold's Cold Gun right now. Possibly before you manage to get your Scarlet Witch in play. But it's not a character, and most of mine depend on characters. I think I'm going to try for Shriek first play. Also notice I only have 1 Shriek die and 1 Dwarf Wizard die. In case of the mirror match, they can't buy them out from underneath me after I've already got one.
Yeah, okay, I've rolled that. And actually, I've read that. Pee. I think I'll re-roll that. Yeah. All right, and that's telling me to buy Mimic.
Yeah, right? Why not?
That's turn to you.
I don't think Mimic's that bad of a first turn play, especially if you can get a sidekick out. You've already got the target you need for Mimic.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good. Okay. So here's the thing. I want to buy a control piece. But which one am I going to get? So you haven't bought Shriek yet. You haven't bought Dwarf Wizard yet. I could buy a Dwarf Wizard and have both of my blankers in rotation before you've bought one. But is that going to help me? Shriek can blank one of yours before you even buy it, but Dwarf Wizard can't. I could also just try and get Scarlet Witch out, because then you have to deal with it in order to use your team up. Or I could just try and get Captain Cold's Cold Gun and sort of force you to buy your Scarlet Witch.
So many choices.
I do want to buy a 3-cost because I have the mask to do Villainous Pact this turn, and that way I can refill my bag without 3 sidekicks going into it. So, or I could just buy Firefly and start trying to hit you for damage. And that would kind of force you into buying Madam Mask.
I'm just practicing being sanguine.
Sorry, I'm doing a lot more thinking because I've never played this team before. I think I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to buy Scarlet Witch, and then I'm going to use Villainous Pact, and my bag is empty, so I'll refill it. And I will just... Oh, shoot, and I totally missed it. I was so good last game. Alright, so I just bought Scarlet Witch, and then it looks like I drew a Shriek. Sweet. Alright, pass turn to you.
Okay. Rolling 4 sidekicks. I've got a shield, which I'm reasonably content about. And... we have Merlin.
Right, you still have Resurrection.
Okay, Merlin.
Okay.
And Scarlet Witch. Where is she? I've got my dice swap. There we go, and Resurrect. Yeah, I'll be sanguine right up until I roll 2 character dice to energy twice. That's turn to you.
Alright, so pretty thin bag here. Okay, we can get a couple. I should, in theory, I mean, if I roll badly, I could just buy the Collector this turn. That's a pretty good roll, though. So I could get a Sidekick, I could do Shriek. What's my best Shriek target right now? I don't really need to blank Scarlet Witch just yet. And your Mimic is the only other thing that's out. But I think I want to blank that Madam Mask before you even have a chance to buy her, so that you're forced to deal with it. Let's go ahead. Oh, look, I have both of the possible energies there. Okay, so we are going to pay a bolt. We're going to field Shriek. We're going to name Madam Mask, and then we're going to field a Sidekick. I have 3 energy, but I think what I'm going to do, these are in use now, is pay 1 for Villainous Pact, and then pay 1 for Resurrection. And that the order is important. Somebody did call me out in one of our previous videos that you actually can only use Villainous Pact if your prep area is empty.
Who would call you out?
Who? I mean, I don't make mistakes. Okay, I'm just going to call it there. I'll pass turn to you.
Okay, I've got the 4 out of the bag and the 1 that was in the prep.
Sure.
Oh, 2 characters.
Ooh.
Fielding course.
No Professor X Global this time, though, so you're going to have to rely on rolling sidekicks.
I hardly used it last time. You blanked it immediately, Zack.
Oh, yeah, it's true. But then I didn't have something. Then I didn't have. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll re-roll those.
I thought about doing it again this time. Oh, look at that! Perfect.
That would be a waste of a blank, I suspect. So I need to pay to field it. So we'll do that with the shield, let's say. Okay, we don't need to pay to field that. I'll name Sidekick with that.
But you have to, yeah, at that point.
Yeah. Who's blank? Shriek, right?
Madam Mask is blank on your side.
Madam Mask, yeah. I will flip that to a bolt using Merlin.
Sure.
That's in use, that's in transition.
Oh, we both have Merlin. Doesn't that mean we can do it twice per turn?
No, I don't have Merlin.
Oh, yeah, right.
I
once
got
you
rid
got
of
rid of that one.
it. I will buy Casey Jones,
Sure.
and I will fill the
Well
sidekick and
done.
draw
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, nicely played.
Managed to get something, right? There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And, over to you, I think.
All right.
Pass turn.
So
Or pass
she'll
priority.
clear. I have 3 in my bag, so then I'll have to refill. And oh, look at that! 1 in 3. Oh, that is a pretty big Scarlet Witch there.
She's good, isn't she?
Yeah.
Nice stat.
Okay. I'm not gonna buy the collector this turn, which is a little disappointing. And I do like having sidekicks, but I think if all my characters are gonna be out, I'm actually not gonna. I'm gonna re-roll these 2 sidekicks. Okay. So we're gonna pay 1 to field Scarlet Witch. I'm gonna pay 3 to buy a Dwarf Wizard, and then I will. It doesn't really matter if I use Villainous Pact or Resurrection, but I will use one of them, and I will prep a die from my bag. Sort of tempted to swing at you with this 5/3, considering you haven't bought any actions yet. I think I'll heave it for now. All right, and I'll pass turn to you.
Okay. 3 out of the bag. No more. The 2 from last time, for anybody who was wondering, is from Mimic. Every time a sidekick is fielded after his name, the sidekick, I draw 2 down.
Yeah, I think that's crazy powerful.
Wow, fielding cost.
Yeah, but you've got the energy.
Okay. Huh. 1, 2, 3 affiliation. Not very much, is it? Okay. I'm filled in for sure. Oh, do I want to reroll anything? Do you know what? I will reroll something. Okay, so before I fill in, I'll reroll those. That.
Trying to get a sidekick.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Not to worry. Alright, so we'll fill in. It's in the bag. Okay.
And a question mark seduce, do whatever you want.
And I will flip that to a bolt. I'll buy Madame Mask.
Oh. Still blanked.
Yep, I know.
Alright. Okay, any attacks?
In fact, I am going to attack with Casey Jones and well, Shriek definitely has to block him.
Okay. I'll go ahead and block with Shriek and this sidekick.
Okay.
So
knock them
he'll get
both
KO'd.
out.
You're gonna knock them both out? Okay, alright.
Actually, the sidekick. No, I get to choose. I may choose any number.
Yeah.
Yep, pass turn.
Okay. Alright, that's unused. I've got 1 in the bag, and draw 3 more.
No parallax this time, so I'm pretty confident that you're going to roll energy on those dice.
Pretty confident, huh?
Yeah.
I've got 1 of my blankers here.
Slightly misplaced confidence, but
But I can only blank one of those 2, so I probably would just blank your Mimic at this point. I'm wondering if I shouldn't have just kept your Casey Jones alive so I could have blanked him. Okay, that would be enough to buy collector, but not enough to field and buy collector. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this because I think I need that Madam Mask gone. Ugh. Okay. Well.
I told you.
You're right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna field Dwarf Wizard, and I'm gonna name your Mimic. And then we're gonna just pay 5, and we're gonna buy the collector.
Ooh.
Pass turn.
Okay. Sure, at the back. Now would be a good time for Lady Mask to come out.
It would be a pretty good time.
And she did.
Oh. Is she
gotta
gonna
roll it.
roll?
Come on, of course you're gonna roll. Of course you roll. Of course you're gonna roll. And she did.
Oh, look at that.
That feels a bit better.
Yeah. Maybe I should have blanked your Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. The fielding costs. Casey could cost 2. I think I'd quite like Casey. Or should I buy somebody else? Maybe I should. So, ooh, a whole heap of stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I would like the stuff out. Ideally. There we go. Haha, of course. Okay, I'll fill that. And I will. What do I do with that? Let's buy. Cool. Don't have too many 2 costs on my team. So, I think we'll buy a Shriek. Pass turn to you, I think.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. And then 4. Well, Shriek can play, but it's not going to do much good. Okay, I'm going to field Shriek. Her one fielded ability will not trigger. I'm going to use the Villainous Pact Global. I'm going to use the Resurrection Global. And then I will pass priority, but you don't have anything. And then I'm just going to attack with all 3 of them.
Booyah Casher. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She wants blocking, probably. Well, since he's doing nothing at the moment, he can block Scarlet Witch. And you've got a pump. Ooh, sneaky. Sneaky Zack. Evil. So you're going to do me 5 if I let him go. And then you'll have a bag of stuff. Okay, I'll let him go for 5. The big Scarlet Witch I'll block with me.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will use the pump, and you'll take 5. Alright, your turn.
Oh, so Mimic's alive again. Ooh.
Yeah, I wasn't really preventing much with that. I figured I could get... I mean, I guess I could have left him in the field, and then still would have had something blanked, but...
It's alright, you won't roll. You won't. Okay, so I probably should think about what I actually want to buy at this point. Well, I want Mimic in the field and I want some ramp, ideally. If I don't get Mimic, I could probably do with some Resurrection. And I could use his mask if he doesn't roll for another bit of ramp.
Mm-hmm.
That would not be a bad thing. Guy Gardner probably would be good. Because he's got 2 affiliations and yeah. Alright. Ooh, we rolled. Oh, sorry, I think we rolled. Ooh, so I have to name something that's already in the field.
Oh, there's no sidekicks, yeah.
That's rubbish.
I mean, he'll get the attack and defense, but he won't probably be able to use his secondary ability.
Okay. I will name So when something is fielded, right? Well, I don't know. That's very helpful. It's completely unhelpful. All right, well, okay, so if I name Scarlet Witch, at least he gets decent stats. You're Scarlet Witch.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he'll be fielded for 1. I will Villainous Pact and Resurrect. I'll leave with that, or I could get Gargano, but really I want to get through this bloody bag, preferably. So, anything else I can do with it? I think I'll do that. For better or for worse, I will. Okay, that's like that. Oh yeah, I'm going to manage to trigger a bag reset. Okay, that works out quite well. So I'll field that for the mask. Well, I could keep the mask for distraction, I suppose. I can use for a fist. I'll field him with a fist. Sorry, blink. Oh, you don't have blink.
No, no blink this time.
And I don't have a bolt. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll field him for the fist, and
you're targeting my Scarlet Witch, right?
That's right.
Yeah, makes sense.
I will resurrect. Which order should I do it in? Oh, Villainous Pact and then resurrect. Is that right?
Yep.
So one comes out. There you go. And then another one comes out from those. And then I will attack with my stocky. Sorry, I'll pass priority, but I guess you've got nothing.
I want to take 5 damage. You don't really have any actions coming out. You're gonna get quite the turn next turn, though. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll block it with my Scarlet Witch. They'll KO each other.
Okay.
Alright. So I gotta get something, but hopefully we'll get the Collector and Scarlet Witch. Oh, or neither of them.
Or not.
Ouch.
The tide has turned.
Yeah, right. Alright, I'm gonna re-roll these. Okay, that's at least something. Okay, so I'll pay 1 and I'll field the Collector. So I've got a Collector on his level 3 phase. He's a 2/8. Wow. So pay that. I'm going to pay 1 for Villainous Pact. So I'm going to draw a die. I'm going to use the Collector's ability to pay the purchase cost of target unpurchased character -2. So I'm going to pay 3 for a Merlin. Field him at level 1.
Sneaky. Are you sure you don't have blink transmutation?
I'm sure. I wouldn't bring it with this ability. And I will pass priority.
Yeah. Go on. You do what you want.
I'm going to attack with him.
Yeah, right. That's
and
5,
then he's going to go unthrough. Yeah, I'm going to pump him twice, and then at the end of turn, he's going to go back to its card. So you'll take 5 damage, and then he'll go away.
Sweet.
And your turn.
Okay, mask goes to waste. I think there are 4 in the bag. I think there are 4 in the bag.
Hopefully you can't hear my son, because he's having quite a time in the other room right now.
No, I can't. Okay. Oh my god, everything has rolled.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. I told you, the tide has turned.
Oh man.
Look at that. Have you ever seen me have a better roll than that? I don't think I have. All 0 fielding cost. God, I'm spoiled. I don't even know what to do with it. Right. Okay. Well. So, I'll put that. Oops. I'll knock that off its face. I'll put that in the field so that when I field that for 0, I can name a sidekick. And then when I fill that one in a minute, I'll pull 2 dice, which will be what I buy this turn. Which is quite nice. Oh no, there we go. It won't, but it'll work out alright. They'll all come out next time. I'll field him. That was my thing. I'll field him, naming Collector. Sorry, her, not him. Okay, I can actually spin that using your finger, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
Because now he's named it, I don't have to leave it there.
Yep.
So I'll spin that sort of bolt. And just to be on the safe side, I think I'll go Dwarf Wizard. Actually, you've got nothing in the field, but something will come. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Hang on. Something for 3. Give it a go. It's not bad to have them in circulation. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that, and then I'll fill that, and I'll pull 2 dice from this nice little stack here. Yeah. And I'll pass turn to you, I think.
All right.
Having done my
All
damage.
I've got is a blank collector here. All right. 4 dice. I've got some bolts that could do something if you didn't have that Madam Mask. These guys could both have fielding. Oh, but I could always spin down. I think I'm going to need the blockers here pretty soon. Or I could just pay 5 and buy Merlin.
Yep.
That would put you on a pretty serious clock.
Yeah, it does.
Except for the fact that you can already pull all my collector and both sidekicks with your Casey Jones. Yeah, I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna field the sidekicks and I'm gonna buy Merlin because I don't see a good way of getting rid of your Madam Mask anytime soon, and so I'm gonna try and just see if I can't get you down pretty quick here.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
I'm sure you'll pull it out next turn and slap me in the face with 10.
That's kind of the goal. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that many bolts.
Whoa. Psychics in abundance.
Oh my gosh. If only you
Check
had
that
team up.
out. Check out my psychics. This is happy, James. That's what happens when I roll
Right?
character.
If you had team up already, it would be over.
Well, I think that might be the next logical step, to be fair.
Yeah. If only my Scarlet Witch would come back out.
Okay, so there's 2 in the bag. I have to work this out. I actually can only pull a maximum of... Oh no, I can't, because if I buy something, I'll pull that as well, obviously. So I have to do this right. I probably don't want 3 sidekicks, do I? Ideally, I want to pull everything. Yeah, that actually could work. I field those, pull whatever I buy, which is going to be Timo, and then I'll pull all of that next time. Is that right? Fill them.
Oh yeah.
Pull as much as there is,
Mm-hmm.
which is 2 and refilling with that. The bag's empty.
Yeah. Got to do something this turn.
Oh no, I'm gonna get bag burn or something.
Oh no. So if I can get you down to just 1, then I'll just win when you draw.
That would
All
be a horrible
right.
way to
Let's
go.
see if I can draw Merlin and 2 bolt characters. We could do 9 damage if we get the right rolls.
Go for it, mate. I feel like I've vindicated
Oh
myself.
no, I
Actually,
agree, but oh no, with just that. Oh, I did get Merlin at least. If I could have gotten level 3 Merlin and then like a double bolt energy, I think I had a chance. But well, we need Merlin to come up at least a little bit, and I would also like him to come up with some bolts. Level 1.
mm.
Uh,
I probably won't. After all of this, I probably won't roll that. So you'll be all
Well, if I'd gotten Scarlet Witch, I could have prevented you from getting team up. If I've gotten,
right.
if I mean,
No,
there's
but
a
I'm
small
actually, I'm
chance I
actually
could have
gonna.
gotten enough bolts to get Merlin out and kill you this turn.
I'm rolling Dwarf Wizard next time, so at least I could have blanked Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I think I'm sort of. I guess if you don't roll team up, then I'll probably survive the next turn. But if you roll team up, there's nothing I can do about it at this point anyway. So I might as well
Yeah.
just.
No.
I'll pay 1 and I'll field Merlin. And then I don't think having characters in the field is really going to help me too. Well, sidekicks won't matter anyway because of Casey Jones. So I'll turn that to a bolt. And I'll pass priority, and you've got nothing. And so we'll attack with him, and we'll buff him twice with Speedy Deliveries Global, and he'll deal 5 unblockable damage, and you'll be so close. We'll see what happens.
Well, I've got to roll the bugger. All right, so I'm going to take Bagburn. I assume it's my turn.
Oh yeah,
So I'm on 4.
only 4 away.
Come
Just needed 4 more bolts.
on, team up. You know you can. You know you want to. You know you want to. No, you don't.
Ooh, if only I had Scarlet Witch out, you'd just stay that way.
Oh, come along now.
Oh no, you
wouldn't
wouldn't have been able to
have
use Dwarf Wizard because it's her ability is during the roll and reroll step.
Because?
If Scarlet Witch
Sorry?
was out,
You're
you wouldn't have
breaking
been
up.
able to blank her right away because her ability triggers during the roll and reroll step.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I beg your pardon. I'm correct. Okay, well, bloody hell, Steve.
You gotta roll it, right? I mean, what's the
Yeah,
downside?
I might as well roll. I might as well keep that bolt and roll those. Come on. Oh,
Oh, I live.
oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. That's a pain in the bum, isn't it? Right. Are you still on
Oh,
20? Have I
you do
still
also
not
have
got
a
it down?
generic. I'm gonna remind you because I'm a nice guy.
Do I? Oh yeah, I do. I think.
You always forget about your generic.
Indeed, I do.
That's why I always keep these 1 dice lying around.
Okay. Didn't even roll a side grid either. That's a bit painful. Okay, but my bag is empty, so I'll buy one of them with the generic and 3 of these energy. That will pay for itself. And
1 more.
that's generic of that and 1 more. Okay, which will be that one. I will field him for 1. I will resurrect. Do I even need to resurrect? Oh yes, I do, to be sure. That's empty, so I'll pull that out. Well,
Just go ahead and swing with everything. What's the worst that can happen?
yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Pass priority.
You have, I think, 17 damage there. Alright. So that fist is going to go away. I've got 4. Oh, come on, baby. Need that Scarlet Witch. Yeah! Oh, perfect. We're going to get a Scarlet Witch, we're going to get another blocker, and we're going to get a Shriek. Nothing
So you're
else I
not
can
going to
do.
get. Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
Right.
pass turn.
Now it's on. It's
Let's
on
see.
like Donkey
See
Kong.
if team up can come up twice.
Let's see if I can actually pull this to them. 4. There. Well.
See those
Faithful.
energies.
That was 1.
Oh,
So I have to
gotta
re-roll that.
re-roll it.
Come on. It's 50-50. Oh.
Oh, it's so close.
Do I really want to re-roll anything else? Probably not. Probably right.
Everything I have is a villain, so everything's definitely gonna go through if you roll it. Or a sidekick.
Come on, roll 50-50. Of course you're going to do it. I know you're going to do it, team up. You are. Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
alright.
Cool.
Ugh.
Right. Oh, that was exciting. That was a good game.
Yeah, so everything's gonna block Casey Jones, and you're gonna get just ridiculous damage through.
Million. Can we please count up my
Oh
damage?
my, of course we are. Well, how many
Hmm,
affiliations you got here?
I've got some. I've definitely got
So you've
some. So I'll use
got,
either.
let's see, you
Some
got
of them.
one for Dwarf Wizard, one for Shriek, one for Mimic, an extra one for Scarlet Witch because she has Villain
That's it.
too, and then
That's
Madame
a
Mask I
solid.
think just Villain. So you should have four affiliations
So -1, so they all get +3.
plus three, and so everything is blocking Casey Jones, and so you're doing what 4, 8 plus 7, 15 plus 7, 22. That's a 4, so 26 plus 6 is 32 plus each of those is 4, so we're gonna get another 16, so that's like 48 plus
Yeah.
another 5 is 53
Is it that
damage.
much? I can't. This is like 10 dice, is it? So that's, oh no, it's
uh,
11. That's 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 43, 46, 49, 50, 51. Yeah.
51, yeah.
Hooray for
That's
team up.
ridiculous. Okay, well, nothing I can do about that. I think I played that wrong. I think I needed to have flankers earlier. I don't know. I'll have to think about that some more. Good game, James.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right,
Good
thanks
one.
for watching, everyone.